Cell phone bans in school. I'm sure you're hearing about this. Let's dive into it and take a look. As students prepare to return to school this week, several Tarrant County school districts are emphasizing the importance of putting phones away during class. In the past 2 weeks, school boards in Keller, Grapevine-Colleyville, and Northwest school districts have implemented policies banning cell phone use during class time. Richardson and Mansfield districts had already adopted similar policies last year. With cell phones becoming an increasing distraction, these types of policies are gaining traction across districts and really states nationwide. However, educators and school leaders stress that effective implementation is key. It needs to be district-wide, and it shouldn't be every school creating its own plan. But there are variations in school cell phone bans. The specifics of these policies differ by district and by grade level. Some districts prohibit cell phone use entirely during school hours, while others allow usage only during lunch or between classes. Violation of these rules can lead to various penalties, ranging from having your phone taken away, suspension, or even placement in an alternative school for repeat offenses. An extreme punishment there. At a June 29th board meeting, Grapevine-Colleyville ISD superintendent emphasized the need to maximize instructional time by reducing distractions like cell phones. He went on to say, I think we could all agree that these little devices here have become a major distraction. He remarked, holding up his phone in a more dramatic fashion. So Stephen Poole, executive director of the United Educators Association, noted that cell phones are a significant source of stress for teachers, not only as distractions, but also as tools for organizing fights or bullying classmates on social media. Some have even gone as far to say organizing maybe drug-related activities. Now, Stephen said you talk to any teacher long enough and they bring that up, he said. While the idea of a cell phone ban is widely supported among teachers, Poole stressed the importance of clear and consistent enforcement, drawing parallels to school dress codes, and its inconsistent enforcement can render such policies inactive, he warned. Now, he didn't bring up the drug organization part, but he did bring up the organizing fights or bullying classmates on social media. Now, he also emphasized that enforcement should not fall solely on teachers. School principals, he argued, must take the lead in enforcing these rules and support teachers when conflicts with parents arise over phones that have been taken away. Now, student cell phone usage. Recent studies highlight cell phone use in schools is going up. According to research by Common Sense Media and the University of Michigan Medical School, 97% of students aged 11 to 17 reported using their phones during school, with usage ranging from under a minute to 6.5 hours per day. The median report usage was about 43 minutes. Most of the time was spent on social media, YouTube, or games, so not being used for looking up things or educational purposes. Research found that cell phones have become a constant companion for students who receive a median of 237 notifications daily, with about a quarter occurring during school hours. Students reported varying cell phone policies at their schools, ranging from strict bans with several penalties to rules allowing phones during breaks or after assignments are completed. Now, it's going to other states too, right? Statewide bans in Florida and Indiana. Last year, Florida became the first state to mandate cell phone bans during class time in all school districts. Indiana followed with similar legislation. On other states, including Kentucky, Vermont, and California, have considered such statewide measures. So as the first bell rings and students settle into their routines this year, the true test of this policy is, well, it's really going to begin. It's going to be tested. Will the bans be enforced consistently? Will students adapt a less phone-centric school day? And most importantly, will these changes lead to better educational outcomes? The answers, well, it's going to unfold. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some months to see as districts across the country navigate these challenges of implementing these new rules. What do you think? Be sure to leave that in the comments. I probably already know what your kids that are in school think. I know what mine thinks, but leave that in the comments. Let me know what you think. Is this the right move? Should it be completely strict that it's all day? Should they be allowed to have it at lunch or in between classes? What's your feeling on it?